Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I think Vimal is not coming today also. Okay. Let's start the session. So yesterday we saw how to creating the enterprises and all level of setup. Just I'm reviewing that. Somebody is created as a Bajaj Enterprises. Yesterday we saw that now. The same like just I'm giving the review of the enterprises what we did yesterday. Then we continue the continuity. Okay, so we need to create the enterprises first. Then later on we need to create the divisions. So division is coming from a location based or operation based or any other business specific. It be given by customers. So according to need to set up into system. So they are giving the setup information to the business document, to document gathering document. According to need to set up in the system. So once we created the divisions, we go for the legal entity. A legal entity is nothing but a legal company which is operating uh, location based. So India or US or UK. So different location they are operating, which is legally registered as company. So legally operated. So later on to create the business unit. The business unit is nothing but is a business specific. So the securing the data, some the selection should be happen from the system. So you need to create a business wise as a function wise. The company is operating the business area. They're having different business area for like Chennai, Mumbai, like that. So let me to create as different data set. It's separate topic is there. Then I will explain later. Then we need to create the locations. So what are the location is already defined. We need to map in here. Then we need to click the save. You get the overall summary. So after creating the enterprise structure, we need to go for the HCM information. That means enterprise HCM information. So you need to set the all level of setup. So just as showing the some sample which I created before, just as showing you. So I created a Tata having say totals in it's in India. So what are the information I passed? I just showing you. So it is the worker number generation method. It's nothing but what are the worker number? Worker number is nothing but employee ID. ஸோ கம்பெனிக்கு வந்து ஒரு கம்பெனி வந்து செட் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா they are going to the setting the all level of setup, they having some worker number generation. So the all employees are working in as a employee ID or any personal ID should be created from the system. So Oracle is provided you want to create as automatically way or you want to create as a manual way. So this kind of setup need to initially set up in the enterprises level. Then coming to the global person name language, it's new to, according to the system, the country specific, we need to select it. So India having surname, first name, last name like that. US having first name, last name, middle name like that. So which kind of a default name character will be coming here. Then go for the employment model. It's a very important topic in that HRMS. So having there are two-tier employment model, there are three-tier employment model. It's nothing but, for example, if company hired an employee, they are working as a assignment. The assignment is coming from single assignment or multiple assignment. Based upon that, they are having different task position. That means one company like example, இப்போ வந்து ஒரு கம்பெனில வந்து ஒருத்தர் ஹையர் பண்றாங்கன்னா, so what kind of the work they need to allotted to that person. So for example, he joined as a software engineer. He doing the all level of developing works. Later on, that company decide to give the additional task. You need to taking up additionally. You need to give the training to the other members, which you are doing the project. It's your additional responsibility. So that time the company is going for the multiple assignment. So assignments is nothing but it's a job. So what are the jobs they allotted from the company? According to the initial setup will be coming here. It's a two-tier contract and multiple contract. Sorry. So it's two-tier multiple contract means it's not a contract. Contract means it's a contract employees. If ஒரு கம்பெனில வந்து for example ஒரு கம்பெனில வந்து hiring பண்றாங்க, they having a permanent role or contract role. So the contract role is nothing but it's an off-role employee. They are not directly working as a company. They are working under the company. They deploy the company, but they are not working as a permanent employee. They are not the direct employee. So he is working from that party. It's according to the contract will be happen here. So they decided in the employment model only. Here also they having the three-tier employment model. So three-tier employment model. Just I'm showing you. Yeah, this kind of employment model is available. Default is default employment models. So two-tier multiple contract as single assignment, two-tier multiple assignment. So what I giving the example before that same you can if your employer hired as a permanent employee, they're giving additional responsibility. Then single assignment means they're giving only one assignment. We can work on that project. Then single contract means you're working as a contract. That means contract employee if the company is giving only a single assignment. Then multiple contract as single assignment means there are multiple contract will be involved in here. That means the company is directly giving the job to the third party vendor. They are allotting job to you. It's a single assignment. Then three-tier and three-tier having some different terms. Terms means terms and conditions. For example, ஒரு கம்பெனில வந்து உங்களை ஹையர் பண்றாங்க. They hiring for only the 6 month purpose or 8 months purpose or 1 year purpose. There's a contract. Some terms will be happen. So later on, you are not an employee of that company. Later on, based upon the company decision, they have you can continue your job. They can terminate your job based upon the terms and condition they hire from that company. It's not a you are not a permanent employee. You are not a contract employee. We are working as some terms and conditions. So that having the multiple assignments, they're giving multiple assignments to you. They're allotted to you. Can according to you to work on that. Then multiple employment terms and single assignment. The same like what you're seeing here. The single assignment, the same like it, but the terms and condition will be coming here. So this kind of a single employment terms and multiple assignment, the same like here, what you see in here, the same like, but the terms and conditions will be coming up. This like employment model will be created from the system based upon the customer requirement. So what I showed before, the employment that means employee worker number generation. So the employee ID is created by automatic way or the manual way. So employee ID starting with some serious, like initially you're giving some number, the continuity of creation will be happen here. So எப்ப நீ hire பண்றாங்களோ the company will be hiring that using the Oracle software. Based upon the series will be continuity will be happen. It's a primary level of setup. Then no need this. Then it's assignment level. That means salary levels and terms level. Some terms and condition will be coming here. Assignment means a direct employee. There is no role here. It's related to country specific attributes. No needed here. Just then this is an important concept in that HRMS. That means we have created something. Yesterday we have created a jobs, location, grade ladder. something we created. I said I'm create panala. So what are the information we created after the established enterprises? We created job, location, grades, and department. So what you are setting up here, position synchronization. That means when the employee is hiring, the position, if you enable that position synchronization, so what happened? The all level of data will be auto synchronized. There is no entry will be happen here. So when going to the hiring page, the HR will be hiring one of person, one of candidates. They are filling the position details. Only the ESS HR analyst like that you are typing here. Then all later the information will be auto populate. There is no specific attribute need to select and you need to search and find out. I need to add it there. So it's like a initial setup. Auto synchronize. So what is the assignment level? So when if your the assignment will be added in your system, you are adding another assignment, the system will allowing to add another assignment. There is no warning error will be not showing. You can add a number of assignment based upon the customer requirement. So it's a full time and part time. It's common way. Or you are working as a full time employee or you are working as a part time employee. It's according to the system will be working here. Then start time, end time, what the time will be system is started and what the time will be ended. That is your in time and out time. Then working hours. So based upon the working hours will be system calculated. So what is you can see here you can see that there is a start time, there is a end time. So system according to the system will be calculating some populating this figure. So 9 to 8 into weekly. The weekly means in 5 days what the output will be coming. You can getting here. Then here you can see guided future dated records. That means if you're updating anything in future dated, you're getting some error. You want to any existing termination level. While you're doing the termination, some error message will come in. This kind of initial setup, primarily set up in the according to the business settings. So we need to here. Then it's coming to here. Just a minute. So after that, you can see the position synchronized. Later on, there is no need here. And then, yeah. So it's related to the position code, no need here. So here you can see the work structure minimum character. So yesterday we created job, location, grade, position, not position. There are 4 characters yesterday we created. No? So while you're searching that grade or any job or any locations, we can type only 2 character enough. This is we can getting the output. You can set here. So what are the character you can find out like HR, you can type HR, getting giving the search button, you're getting the result. Same like getting that grade, you can type in the grade name of initial 2 character, we getting the result. This kind of initial setup is happening here. This is the country specific attributes no needed. This is the just as a common setup. What are they doing? Just a listed here. You can see. So it's coming to the generation method. What the generation we are using here. You can see what kind of modules will be happen like through tier or 3 tier. Then it's coming to the generation method. Generation method you can't you want to use or not. You can decide here. Then automatic final save, you can save it. Initial person number what you given you can write here. Then the starting from the start time, end time, and the standard working hours you can. So what I showing you here, the generation method, what are the employee generation number you can see. So yesterday we created something now. So we need to create as a company. The company having that business units. So business units having different kind of business. For example, I'm listed here. Then having the job, location, grade, and department. What we created yesterday. The same like of listed a sample given here. When you are practicing here, you can I can give you some assignment. You can create. Then this I already explained. This is related to the in time and out time, what level of setup initially we did. The same kind of snapshot showing here. Then later on, just a minute. Yeah, this is a global person number. What kind of character should be format will be appear in the hiring screen. Then hiring will be happen. I'm showing here. So once you are set up, once you completed your initial configuration, you going to hiring page. Hiring page means that means you need to hire the employee. So what kind of process will be happen here? You can click the client, my client group. Under the my client group, you can select a new person. Getting the new person, you can having the different kind of employee listed here. So I like to explain here what is this kind of category of employees. Hiring employee is like a permanent employee. They are working as a company as a permanent employee. They are not a contract employee. They are not a um, they are not a they are permanent employee. That's like then going for the pending worker. Pending worker means if your employee hired for the future joinees, like you hired as a employee, but your date of joining will be June 5th or June 9th or July, like that. You are serving the notice period. That time you are not an employee. They consider as a pending employee, pending worker. Like the contingent worker is coming to the contract employee. What they hiring that employee has a contract role. This kind of type will be created here. Then it's like a pending worker. You can see the list. Then add a pending worker means to create a pending worker. Add non-worker. Non-worker is nothing but it's not an employee. It's not a contract employee. It's not a permanent employee. It's like a volunteer or like any retired employee, like that. They are not paying anything. They're hiring for the any purpose of any rewards, any other any training purpose. Any specific time they are hired for, or they are created as a non-worker. So we need to dedicate the hiring employee as a permanent employee. We can get this kind of screen here. So what is the name? What we are created as a US region, which is created as a name tab as US according to the last name, first name, title name, middle name will be coming here. So the person number is already generated. What I shown before. So what's the generation method will be happen? The same like setup will be automatically generate the employee ID. The gender means we can see the male or female, like that. You can not to specific, you can select here. Then date of birth is nothing but you can select here date of birth, and the rewards will be coming. The rewards point will be based upon the HR. The national identification number. So what are the numbers will be involved, like a Aadhaar number, PAN number, any other national ID, any other identity card numbers will be stored here. Yeah, so this is the number generation. Yeah. So what I showing before, you can see the work relationship type. It's a two-tier model. It's a three-tier model. I already showed you, no? So already told, I think, that there are two-tier model. There are single assignment or multiple assignment or single contract or multiple contracts. The actually three-tier employment model is having some terms and conditions according to the system will be hiring as this. Like work relationship will be created. Then after this point I already discussed here. Just so if you're hiring the employee, what kind of process will be happening here? So for some duplication method, it will be happen. If you already employees are hired in the screen, you are that employee, you're trying to create the same name of employee, system will be showing the duplication. So the already this kind of employee will be available in the system. We can't create. You need to go with it, override, or you can replace. Otherwise, you can delete the old employee. But you can't delete the employee of records which is created in Oracle. There is no possible to create possible to delete the old employee. Which is coding level, we can hide the employee, but you can't do possible to delete. Not possible to delete. I think I going speed. I think so. You feel like that?
No, sir, I'm clear. I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah.
இது வந்து நம்ம ஆர்கனைசேஷன் செட்டப் பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி பண்ற ஃபார்மாலிட்டிஸ் தானே இந்த எல்லாமே
Actually,
பண்றது.
yes. Initially, நம்ம வந்து
அது
actually, yeah. கேளுங்க.
எஸ் சார்.
கேளுங்க.
இல்ல ஃபியூச்சர்ல வந்து லைக் இப்போ வந்து நமக்கு இந்த சர்டன் எம்ப்ளாயிஸ் மட்டும் போதும், நம்ம வந்து அவங்களுக்கு வந்து கிரியேட் பண்றோம். பட் ஃபியூச்சர்ல வேற ஏதாவது ரெக்ரூட்மெண்ட் பண்றோம், வேற ஏதாவது புதுசா நம்ம டெசிக்னேஷன் கிரியேட் பண்றோம்னா அப்ப திருப்பி போய் அந்த செட்டப்ல சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிக்கலாமா?
எஸ்.
கேன் வி டு தட்?
இல்ல ஆக்சுவலி வந்து இப்போ வந்து ஒரு எம்ப்ளாய் ஹையர் பண்ணிட்டாங்கன்னா ஸோ தி ஹையரிங் பார்ட் வில் பி கம்ப்ளீட்டட். Later on, any the grow, that means you asking any transfer, any other promotion or any other related
No,
to
no,
the
no, sir. புதுசா ஏதாவது டெசிக்னேஷன் இப்ப லைக் இப்போதைக்கு வந்து இனிஷியல் செட்டப்ல வந்து இவ்ளோ இந்த இந்த டெசிக்னேஷன் மட்டும் போதும்னு வச்சிருப்பாங்க. ஃபியூச்சர்ல வேற ஏதாவது புதுசா வந்து லைக் ஒரு என்ன சொல்றது ஒரு ஹை கொடுத்து வேற ஏதாவது ஒரு பொசிஷன்
that
கிரியேட்
is
பண்ணி
that is
அவங்களுக்கு
that is coming the promotion. You know that
ஓகே ஓகே
promotion,
ஓகே தட்
okay
வில் பி
வா,
அண்டர்
it
ப்ரமோஷன்.
comes,
ஓகே ஓகே
this
சார்.
kind of category will be coming to promotion. So promotion
ஓகே
கொடுக்கறப்ப தான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து decision changes நடக்கும். So that is a transaction level process. So நம்ம வந்து initial setup,
ஓகே
ஒரு நீங்க ஒரு கன்சல்டன்டா ஒர்க் பண்றீங்கன்னா what kind of process will be uh, doing in the system.
அப்படிங்கன்னு
So happening in the system or
ஓகே
doing the system, this kind of process will be happening here. So நம்ம
ஓகே
இனிஷியலா
சார்.
என்னென்ன
ஓகே
செட்டப் பண்றோமோ அது மட்டும் தான் நம்ம பார்க்கறோம். ஸோ டிரான்சாக்ஷன் லெவல்ல வாட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் changes will be happen, what kind of termination or transfer or
ஓகே ஓகே
promotion or demotion, like
ஓகே
salary revision, decrement, increment, like that, what kind of process is coming to the employee level. That means
ஆல்ரைட்.
it's
ஓகே
managing the employee.
ஆல்ரைட் ஆல்ரைட். ஓகே
Okay,
சார்.
okay,
ஓகே ஓகே.
okay.
தேங்க் யூ சார்.
So yeah, okay, okay. So on hiring the employee, so the employee hire பண்ணிட்டாங்க. So employee hire பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் what kind of information be passed to the employee ID, employee name is created. So what kind of employer we have created before, it is coming showing here. So employee ID is already we have created, this is showing here. So national ID is not updated, it is not showing here. So here can see single assignment. We have created as a single assignment, what kind of information showing here? Only the single information will be showing here. But if you create as a multiple assignment, there are, for example, for one of employees hired in that Indian legal entity, then one of employees created the same legal entity, but they hired as a different business units, the North BU and South BU. But the sales manager is a sales manager, but the salary will be same. So what kind of happening is, what is the process happening here? We are creating the multiple assignment, we are creating something. That means two level of assignment we created. So once they created, you need to managing the legal employer. That means what are the information we have seen before? It's related to the enterprises. That means enterprises level. It's a startup level. Later on, we go for the that means for example, the company of Reliance Group, we are doing that. We are creating the Reliance Group. Later on, we need to create the Reliance Digital or Reliance Fresh or Reliance Information. So what kind of company we need to Reliance Communications? What kind of companies need to create? It's coming to the legal entity. So we need to navigate the system. We need to create one by one what are the information we have created before in the enterprises. The same like information you need to create here. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு வந்து இப்போ எப்படின்னா ஒரு என்டர்பிரைசஸ் கிரியேட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க கம்பெனி. ஸோ அந்த கம்பெனிக்கு கீழே வந்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் கம்பெனிஸ் ஆப்ரேட் ஆகும். ஃபார் டாடா குரூப்ன்றது ஒரு கம்பெனி, ரிலையன்ஸ்ன்றது ஒரு கம்பெனி, பஜாஜ்ன்றது ஒரு கம்பெனி. அதுக்கு கீழே வந்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் கம்பெனிஸ் ஆப்ரேட் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ அக்கார்டிங் டு தி செட்டப் வந்து இப்போ வந்து ரிலையன்ஸ் ஃப்ரெஷ்க்கு ஒரு விதமான லைக் ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ப்ராசஸ் இருக்கும். அதே மாதிரி ரிலையன்ஸ் டிஜிட்டலுக்கு ஒரு விதமான ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு. தட் மீன்ஸ் ஒரு ப்ராசஸ் இருக்கும். அதே வந்து ரிலையன்ஸ் ட்ரெண்டுக்கு வாட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ப்ராசஸ் வில் பி ஹேப்பன். ஸோ மூணுமே வந்து காமனா ரிலையன்ஸ் கீழே தான் இருக்கு. பட் தே ஹேவிங் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஃபங்க்ஷனாலிட்டி, தே ஹேவிங் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆப்ரேட்டிங் ப்ரொசீஜர். They are selling the product of dress, all the things, cloth, all the things in, and the same like they are in the fresh fruits and vegetables are selling in Reliance Fresh, and Reliance Digital is coming to the your appliances or digital gadgets. All the things will be selling to that from that area. That means from the company. So this kind of process happen here. So according to this setup will be happen as a legal entity. So once we're creating the enterprises, we go for the create as a legal entity. ஸோ த டேர்ம்ஸ் வந்து சேஞ்ச் ஆகும். ஸோ இந்தியன் டேர்ம்ஸ் வேறையா இருக்கும், பட் குளோபல் டேர்ம்ஸ் வேறையா இருக்கும். இந்தியன்ல வந்து ஜஸ்ட் நம்ம கம்பெனி அந்த மாதிரி வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், கம்பெனி ஆர்கனைசேஷன். பட் த குளோபல் கம்பெனி, த குளோபல் சாஃப்ட்வேர் ஹேவிங் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் டேர்ம்ஸ். So we can, so by the experience only we can know that with this kind of terms what is available.
Okay, sir. சார் இன்னொரு சின்ன டவுட். லைக் யூ செட் லைக் இட் இஸ் த குளோபல் சாஃப்ட்வேர் இல்ல?
Yes. Yes.
So for example, இது வந்து like in US or Canada or like any European country, they will be using the same software இல்ல sir. அது work nature எல்லாமே ஒரே மாதிரி தானே இருக்கும்.
Yes, yes.
இதுல ஏதாவது
No. Actually, it's a global software. We are working as all the software used to be all of, you can access from anywhere, anywhere, anytime from any location. So this is the main purpose of SaaS model. So they are doing actually the language you are saying. I think the language is common. Only the languages, all the transaction level is English. They are using, but they can change the languages also. From Arabic they can change, but they can't change as Tamil like that. Only that means the global language. The French you
okay,
can
English
change.
can be used.
Yes, English is a common, but they
Common,
can
okay.
because the Arabic countries they are using only their language. So when you can even see the, if you're seeing any images from the YouTube, that means any images you can searching the Google, you getting that images of Saudi Arabia or in Dubai countries, they having different kind of languages. We can't read it,
Yes,
but
yes,
we are working for the company. That means we are working for the outsource company only. So when they are coming to our area for the any records, any bugs, any, because we're working for that, we are outsourcing that the product for that
yes,
from
sir.
them. So if you are coming any escalation, any problem, they are coming, they using only the language of English only. So they're globally accessible, but the level of access will be restricted with the user. ஸோ நான் இப்போ இவர் வந்து ஹெச்ஆர், அந்த கர்டிஸ் பிளட்டின்றது ஒரு ஹெச்ஆர். இவருக்கு கீழே தான் இவர் வந்து ஆரக்கலுக்கே ஒரு ஹெச்ஆர், அந்த ஆரக்கல் ப்ராடக்டோட ஹெச்ஆர் இவர் தான். ஸோ இருங்க, ஸோ எங்க போனாலும் எந்த, தட் மீன்ஸ் வேர் எவர் யூ கோ, திஸ் எம்ப்ளாயி இஸ் அவைலபிள் இன் தி இன்ஸ்டன்ஸ், தட் மீன்ஸ் டெஸ்டிங் என்வரன்மெண்ட். That means it's a practicing environment which is company is given. But it's, if you are working in the company, under the company, this kind of information you're not seeing anything, because it's related to the only the already developed. We are doing the practice the already developed software. But in real time environment, there is no data will be available. This kind of transaction data will be available. But what kind of transaction are available inside the you can see, like you can see this kind of data is already created by someone. So daily, every day they are creating something based upon based upon it is showing here. So if you are creating in the live environment, there is no information he's showing here. It's a freshly start. It's like a fresh piece. You cannot do anything.
Okay, we cannot access anybody else account. It is like it will be.
Yes, you need to set up. You need to set up all the things. Ask me.
Yes. And regarding this, payroll, sir. If one country they are using different norms, right?
Yes.
So, will it get updated here in Oracle, or like we have to set up, right?
No. Actually, it's coming to payroll module. When you go to the payroll module, I will explain you, because if I cover in the payroll module, you have some confusion. Because payroll is a broad area. Core HR is a small area. So I will explain you. There are different norms is there, some taxation is there. So how the setup will be happen, I will explain you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So once you create as a managed legal entity, you can see here. So what are the information is already created. They created actually the legal entity number, like what are the information it will be they created here. The legal address is the company is registered company, which company is legally registered area they are covering here. Once a legal entity is created, they go for the legal entity HCM information. So what are the information they need to create here? You can see.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So we saw before, like enterprises, all level of enterprises we created same, like but something will be different. Like the work time will be common. What we created, the worker number generation will be common. Then position synchronization, what we created in enterprises, the same is common. So it's coming from the enterprises level, not legal entity level. Then payroll stats, while you're creating the payroll, we need to link it to the payroll. What are the payroll it's coming? So you're asking that before, how the taxation will be happen in this payroll. It's based upon the LDG, legislative data group. According to the country specific, the already tax norms and terms and condition, the slabs, all the taxation working will be defaultly created in the Oracle, and no need to create from your end. It is already created from Oracle company. They are loaded into the system. We need to create actually what are the component we need to involve here. So income tax is a common. So income tax income tax na common ah irukum. So income tax India income tax, but India vittrunga. So India they are not going to the Indian product because Indian having some complications, some lot of law action is there. So they are not accumulate in the software. So in future, they're telling that in future we can getting that into the Indian payroll system also.
Okay.
So once you created here, once you created here, you can see the level of creation here. You can same. So what created enterprises we need to see in here. So then the employee hiring process will be happen here. If you are having the terms level, what are the terms and condition will be have? It's coming to the you can see that what I told before. It's coming to the employment model. What kind of model we are selected here? The same kind of setup we showing here, assignment level or employment terms level.
Okay.
So the multiple assignment means this multiple assignment will be added. A number of assignments you can add it. So terms level, terms having that adjustment issue. So for example, work relationship is assignment, and the assignment having a contract, assignment having multiple assignment. Then how they are appearing here? The multiple terms will be single assignment, and single assignment having a multiple assignment, and employment terms have a single assignment or employment terms of single assignment. This kind of requirement will be creating in the documentation. Then it's literally requirement. It's not a setup. It's a common setup. So according to the setup, we will create it. So already I showed you know. So what is the contingent worker? Contingent worker is nothing but a contract worker. So what is a non-worker? Non-worker is ex worker, so retired, who is they are not a student like a student or any other example is a volunteer, you can consider like that. The assignments is when you're creating the model, is assignment is auto populated. So after creating the enterprises, we are creating the HCM information related to the legal entity. Then you go for the hiring process. Hiring will be happen from the here only. You can see left side. You can go for the my client group. So new person. So what kind of employee you going to manage? You going to hire the employee, or you going to create a contract worker, or you going to hire a pending worker, or you going to hire a non-worker? So according to selection based upon the customer requirement, I need to configure. So for example, I am going to hire the employee. So what kind of actions are common, or you can hire in the best? So I think yesterday I shown something. Some legal employer is there. I think we saw something Bajaj. Yeah. So somebody is created as a Bajaj implementation IMPL motors. So it's not created link properly. We can use. For example, somebody is created as a illegally. This is also having some difference. I think something having some issue. I think instance having some issue. I will check it out. So what kind of employer, legal employer need to select here? So what's the according to the that means they are having some fields added field. So what kind of field they added, according to system will be showing the attributes. The national ID. So national ID you can see here. So national ID, tax, according the years related to that data will be showing here. If you are selected as a country as India, so according to this system will be flowing here. So according to India, so Aadhaar number is there, PAN number is there, national ID number is there. So it country specific system automatically changing the types of character, type of attributes related to the country. I think having some issues in instance, we check it out. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Did you understand what? So I stop here. So do you understand what are the? Do you understand today? Do you have any doubts?
Sir,
You can.
yes, sir. Yes,
Sorry.
sir. I can
Oh,
understand, sir. It is clear.
okay. Just as the initial setup. So while you're going to the transaction level, you can some doubts.
Okay, sir. I think when we are doing it live, we will get doubts, sir. But as
Yes,
of
yes.
now, it is clear.
This is only the training session. Then we go for when you're doing the live data, I will show you. Okay. Then only can understand,
Okay.
better understanding.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Sir, tomorrow we don't have, right, sir?
Yes. Tomorrow don't have because I
Yes, sir.
have
Thank
another
you, sir.
session. Yeah. Bye. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a
Bye.
lot,
Bye.
sir. Bye.